Hi guys, it's me Tech Marlos, and today we're checking out something absolutely massive, literally. This is the 110-inch UHD LED Smart TV, also known as the TS110 TV. And yes, you heard that right, 110 inches of pure 4K Ultra HD viewing experience, packed into a giant screen that feels like it brings a movie theater straight into your living room. So let's talk about it. Because when you go this big, it's not just about having a larger screen, it's about how the display performs, what kind of features you're getting, and whether or not it actually makes sense in your home. Now, right out of the box, the first thing you notice is obviously the size. 110 inches is not your typical TV, you're not putting this on a small wall in your bedroom. This is meant for indoor cinemas, large living rooms, or setups where you want to go beyond immersive, you want to feel surrounded. And honestly, it nails that. The TV comes with both a mount and a stand, so you have the flexibility to set it up either wall-mounted or freestanding, depending on your space. That's huge because not everyone has a wall that can handle this beast. Let's break down the panel. We're looking at a 4K UHD resolution, 3840 by 2160 pixels, which at 110 inches is surprisingly sharp. You might expect some pixelation when you scale up to a screen this large, but thanks to the high-resolution LCD screen with a 16:9 aspect ratio, it actually holds up really well. And here's where the anti-glass finish makes a difference. Basically, it reduces glare, which is super important for a screen this size. Without it, you'd be seeing every reflection in the room. With the anti-glass coating, you're getting clearer, more consistent visuals even in brighter environments. Now let's talk connectivity. The TS110 TV doesn't cut corners here. You're getting Wi-Fi, HDMI, and USB ports, which means it's ready to connect to pretty much anything: streaming devices, gaming consoles, laptops, external drives, or even home theater setups. That versatility is what makes this thing not just a giant screen but also a legit smart TV hub. Speaking of smart features, this TV is all about creating a cinema-like experience at home. Pair it with a solid sound system, and you're basically replicating the feel of a high-end indoor theater. The colors are vibrant, the contrast is solid, and motion handling is pretty smooth for fast action like sports and gaming. And honestly, if you're into big screen gaming, imagine running your PS5 or Xbox Series X on a 110-inch 4K display. That's next-level immersion. Now, let's talk design. For something this big, you'd expect it to look bulky, but the TS110 TV keeps things relatively sleek. The bezels are minimal, so what you're mostly looking at is just the screen itself. That's important because when you go large, you don't want chunky borders ruining the immersion. But let's address the real question here: who is this TV for? Because not everyone needs a 110-inch screen, right? If you live in a small apartment, this probably isn't going to fit, but if you've got the wall space, if you're designing a home theater, or if you just want that wow factor in your living room, this is a statement piece. It's not just about watching TV, it's about creating an experience. Also, setup matters. Because with a TV this big, you'll need to think about viewing distance. Sit too close, and even with 4K resolution, you're going to notice the pixels. Sit at the right distance, and it genuinely feels like you're looking out a window into another world. Another point worth mentioning is durability and build quality. The TS110 TV feels solid, and the stand is sturdy enough to handle the size. But personally, I'd recommend wall mounting it if possible, just for the cleaner, cinematic look. Now, let's touch on the indoor cinema experience again.